I survived 100 days in HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK IRONMAN profile. This means on IRONMAN there are no purchasing in bazaar or auction house, and I cannot trade with other players. And this video really put a lot of effort on it, so I hope you can subscribe on my channel and please like the video. So let's get on to the video. On day 1, I went to the village and talked to the villagers and also farmed some wheat to get some money. Because coins is also important in Iron Man profile, so I have to grind some money. I also crafted wheat armor just to get a slightly more protection, despite it's not that much, but I'm gonna still use it at early game. I also bought an undead sword to help me fight mobs, so I can kill mobs easier. And I also tried to reforge my sword into spicy, since it can do a slightly more damage, I guess. At day 2 to day 3, I just went to the gold mines and mined iron and gold, and also coal just to get my collection. I also went to the deep caverns to mine lapis and kill lapis zombies, hoping to get one piece of lapis armor. I also gave the lapis pickaxe to the lapis miner so I can get a compactor, and I also killed a lot of lapis zombies, but still didn't got any types of armor. And then I collected redstone so I can get more accessory slots and to put more accessories at the future. And then I unlocked an emerald minion, and then I just went down to the diamond reserve and killed zombies and skeletons. At day 4 to day 8, I just collect diamonds like there's no tomorrow, since diamonds is literally useful and a lot of recipes does require diamonds. At day 9, I just crafted more minions, and I also bought some accessories to increase my magical power. And then I built 32 bookshelves and also an enchantment table to give me more enchantments. And at day 10, I managed to get a lapis chest plate, and despite it's not that good, it's gotta help me a bit, so I'm so lucky, I guess. And then I just went to the barn and farm a lot of wheat, and also I need chicken minion to get eggs, and eggs can craft pets, which is pretty useful for the future. And at day 11 to day 14, I just killed tons of zombies to get combat 12. Since with combat 12 I can go to the end and get ender armor. And also I just need experience to enchant my armor. At day 15, I applied growth 5 into my minor armor that dropped from the zombies and skeletons I killed, and it can make me survive a bit more in the mines. And I also bought a better pair of boots to increase my survivability. And although this type of boots is not the best, it's gonna help me in the end. And then I applied growth 5 to the boots that I bought before, so it also increased my EHP a lot. I also bought a new pair of leggings, and it also increased my EHP. And then from day 16, I done my first experimentation table, and just to get a lot of enchanting experience and a lot of coins. At day 17, I bought a new weapon called the Super Cleaver. Now, although this weapon is worse than the Void Sword, this weapon is actually really decent. It's bad, yeah, it's bad, but I wouldn't call it really bad. However, it's still gonna carry you a bit until you get to the end. So I just bought it and test my damage. And then I reforged the Super Cleaver into Sharp to increase my crit chance, and also I put some small enchantments into the super cleaver to increase the damage. And I ran the test. It deals decent damage for me for like literal early game. And at day 18, I finally got combat 12 and I can finally go to the end. Let's freaking go, guys. And then I went to the end and I was expecting to be 2-tapped by Enderman, but surprisingly, they didn't do that much damage, but it also can hurt me a lot. But I managed to kill some of the Endermans. At day 19 to 24, I just mined shiny rocks, shiny endstones and obsidian until I get some grand experience bottle. And also, I killed some Endermans, but I still managed to not get any Ender armor. I also went back to Spider's Den to get my first pet, the Grandma Wolf pet. And somehow at day 25, I finally got my first Ender armor, the Ender boots. I quickly put a Growth 5 and Protection 5 on it, and somehow this boost in the end, the stats is surprisingly doubled in the end, which is extremely overpowered. And I also bought a new sword called the Void Sword, and this sword is pretty overpowered because each Ender piece I got, it gives me 20 strength, which is extremely useful. And I quickly enchanted it and give some enchantments to buff the damage. The damage is actually okay. It's decent and it's better than Super Cleaver, so I'm gonna do with it. Yeah, until I get the full Ender set. And after a little while, I managed to get the Ender leggings, which is another piece of the Ender armor. Yo, let's go! We got another piece. That's decent. In day 26 to 35, I just keep on grinding until I get the full set of Ender armor and equipment. But I managed to get the helmets, the leggings, and the boots, but somehow the chestplate never drops. So I'm just unlucky, I guess. And at day 36, I still didn't got the chestplate, but somehow I actually got a pet, which is quite useful for the future for grinding sellers, since the Enderman pet can actually has more chance to drop summoning eyes when at the legendary team. Although mine is a common, but I'll upgrade it at the future. At day 37, I bought a Dark Goggles since the Dark Goggles is actually good for early game left click mage, which is perfect. And left click mage actually is good for early game because it turns your melee into a beam and shoots it and deals slightly more damage. So it's gonna be useful for me. So I'm gonna become LCM at first. And then I just did my first ever dungeon floor, the entrance. After that, I finally completed the floor, but I didn't get any dragon fragments because my team was carrying me for some reason. And at day 38, I did floor 1 with the team I did before, and something extremely crazy happened after the run. Okay, obsidian chest, there's nothing, and same as there. Oh. No way! I got a bonsal mask. No way. No way. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. It's literally the first floor 1 run, and I actually got a bonsal mask. This is no way. At day 39 to 43, I went back to the end and tried to grind that Ender chestplate. And finally, I finally got it. And then I used it and reforged it and put it on my chest. I also built a place for my chicken minion since eggs is also important to get. But somehow I realized that getting eggs, I need to move the chickens, but I'm lazy to do that. Day 44 to day 49, I just killed a spider boss called Archon, and despite this boss, because this boss actually drops soul string, and soul string is extremely useful for money. It can be sold for a lot of coins, so I just kill it. And also, soul string can craft a extremely useful bow for later on. I'll tell you later. And at day 50, I just sell everything that I got from the boss, and I made a total of 1.6 million coins, which is pretty much. And after that, I upgraded my grandma wolf pet into rare tier, and it should be having better stats right now. And then I just enchanted and reforged my Bonzo mask, and this Bonzo mask is extremely useful in dungeons because it gives you an extra life in dungeons. At day 51, I managed to get a Dreadlord sword, which is really useful in dungeons also at early game. And I also did floor 3 so I can unlock a better sword, and that sword is even better than the forge sword, and I'm going to show it to you later. As day 52, I bought the sword that I was talking about, which is the Hyper Cleaver. This sword is literally better than the forge sword, and I think it is equal to the leaping sword's damage, and so OP for early game. So I just bought it and enchanted. I also can solo dungeons now because I have floor 3 completion, so yeah. At day 53 to day 70, I just spent all my time of killing lost adventurers just to get dragon fragments, so that I can actually craft dragon armor and be much stronger. And it took a lot of time to get this much of dragon fragments. At day 71, I finally got enough fragments to craft my dragon armor. Well, it's not that much, but it's still over 100, and I managed to craft a holy dragon helmet and holy dragon boots, and the chestplate I went for unstable dragon chestplate, and for the leggings I went for the young dragon leggings. Despite it's not the same dragon set, I think it's got above me a lot. At day 72, I crafted a portal to the end, so I don't have to visit Portal Hub every time to go to the end. So at day 73 to day 84, I just went to chop some woods, but I also wasted 11 days just to get a bow, which is called a Spider Queen Stinger. I should have done my research, but I didn't. I thought it's gotta be good, but it's literally garbage. I just wasted all my time on a single bow that doesn't even do any good damage. At day 85 to day 89, I found out another bow which is actually good instead, unlike the Spider Queen Stinger. So that bow is called the Venom's Touch. This bow is literally so good, and you can actually spam it even if it's not a short bow. But this bow requires a lot of red mushrooms, so I'm here to chop mushrooms and get a lot of them just to craft the bow. So that's why I'm in the mushroom desert. And somehow with a golden axe with silk touch 1, I managed to get the bow really quick in 4 days only. Since with silk touch, it automatically turned the mushroom into a mushroom block, and which allows me to get enchanted mushrooms really fast. And I also need soul string, so I went to the spider stand just to kill the spider boss. Yes. So at day 90, I finally able to get my Venom's Touch into a upgraded one, and this weapon is literally overpowered. And I even tested this weapon in my main profile, and it somehow even out-damaged my Juju Shortbow. That's why I've crafted this easy early game and overpowered weapon in Ironman profile. As day 91, I got a Dragon Shortbow, but I'm pretty sure the Dragon Shortbow is still not comparable to the Venom's Touch, but I still claimed it since I'm pretty sure Dragon Shortbow is much better at clearing in dungeons, so I just got it. Day 92 to day 93, I compared the Dragon Shortbow and the Venom's Touch, and the Venom's Touch clearly outdamaged the Dragon Shortbow. However, the Dragon Shortbow is a lot better at clearing, but the Venom's Touch damage is literally on another level. It's literally so OP, the Venom's Touch. As day 94 to day 98, I found out the Phantom's touch is actually insanely OP. I tested with an Lost Adventurer and it literally free tapped it. Just you literally can't find an early game build that can do this much of damage. As day 99, I changed my metal chestplate into an unstable dragon chestplate. Well, I got it off screen, but it doesn't matter. This chestplate can be used in Catacombs level 10 if you dungeonize, and I'm pretty sure this one is a lot better than the metal chestplate. And also, this chestplate actually gives me a lot more damage, so I just dungeonize it. At day 100, I've checked my inventory and realized how much I've come to this level and how I unlocked an extremely good bow and armor. So, and that's all. So I hope you enjoyed this video and make sure to like and subscribe. This really took a lot of effort, and make sure to like and subscribe. So goodbye. Thank you. Yo, what the hell? I just one tap that giant.